single Sachi is very different from,
Okay.
relationship Sachi. Sachi.
So it's very interesting. So you say single Sachi.
Yeah.
So let's talk about single Sachi.
Is this recording? It is, isn't it? Single Sachi is very, I don't fuck every person that I see, but if like there's an attraction there and there's like an exchange of energy, I'm like, and I'm curious about exploring that, I will explore it.
Okay.
But relationship Sachi will be like, ooh, yeah, that's some energy, but I'm in a relationship with a person that I love. And I think every relationship is different because some people have an open relationship and some people, don't. Or listen, there's so many different types of relationships for everyone, whatever floats your boat, really. But I still happen to be in a monogamous relationship. That's what I mean by relationships. Sachi is like, yeah, I recognize that energy, but that's just not gonna happen.
Okay. So you talked about monogamy. You're in a relationship now with a beautiful man. I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
It's quite gorgeous.
You probably would get flattered. Yes.
Well, he is. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. But so, would you say that like monogamy is that your guys' thing? Like, is that who you are?
Yeah, we've talked about it jokingly and seriously. I think, and I think to be honest, a lot of it comes from the culture. Like he's a black man. He's a beautiful black man.
Yeah.
But I think, a lot of it also comes from the culture, but also for me as well because I'm a Haitian American woman and I come from a very like traditional
Yeah.
and I know a lot of it has been ingrained in me as well, but I think also I think I probably would be a jealous biatch. I don't think I can handle my dude with somebody else or him. Like, I don't know. We've talked about it, and I honestly don't know how I would do knowing that he's with somebody else or fucking.
Well, when you say with
yeah,
I mean that's a very valid point. Like we get in these relationships, and me being a married person, I know that for sure I love the idea of having sex with other people, but I don't like the idea of my husband having sex with other people. But I think that goes back to ego, which is completely different conversation.
I agree.
Right, exactly. So,
I come from the philosophy not to interrupt.
Please.
Which I totally
There's no
just
interruption here. This is dialogue. Yeah, absolutely. Dialogue.
But I do come from the philosophy of like you have to question everything. That's why I say things like whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Because I think we're so like ingrained with just what society puts on us of what to expect when it comes to relationships, or this is how something should be. And not just so much relationships, just life in general.
Yeah.
And so, because when I say question everything, I mean that in the sense of everything is just somebody else's beliefs that we have been passed on to carry as tradition,
Wow.
And so I think for me, I've had to take a hard look of like, okay, what's tradition and then what's being true to myself. Okay. And that may change over time, but I have to constantly check myself or connect with my partner of what's true for myself, but also what's true for us.
Exactly. And your future and the legacy that you're trying to leave behind. That's some very interesting talk there. Mm-hmm. So would you say that you love this human being? Like, would you say that you have love for this person?
I do, and it's like...
Tell me about that.
To be so honest, it's been so hard for me to define because I've never experienced love on this degree, where to the point where I thought I wasn't in love or he didn't love me.
Yeah.
And then I had to realize that what I thought was love was a very dysfunctional version of love.
Right.
And so... And I even told him this like the other day before I left. I was like, you have, and I think part of love is like challenging you to be your better self.
Right.
Like people think, and I think Hollywood and society has made us think that love is just, oh my god, we never fight, and love is just great, and the sex is always
social media
amazing.
too.
Yeah.
Social media too. Social media is a big,
Component
participator in that. Exactly. Yeah.
And
fake news.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what fake. That's literally what
so
social media is.
Yeah.
In regards to interpersonal relationships and how people are truly doing in their lives.
Right. It's just highlight. It's a highlight reel.
The highlights. Absolutely.
And I do struggle with social media because I hate, like, I feel like I want to be authentic, but being authentic means I'm not fitting the mold, and then fitting the mold, you get so much backlash.
Yeah.
For not doing that. But I feel like with him, like, it hit me honestly like a month ago where I realized how deeply in love I was with him, and I realized how much I was fighting it for like 2 years.
So before we get to that, because I'm very curious about that reality, but you guys have been together for how long?
2 years.
2 years. How'd you guys meet?
5. In a good way.
Yeah. How'd you meet?
At a Starbucks. Thank you, Starbucks, even though y'all did some crazy shit to my people.
Okay, well, Starbucks doesn't like black people, but
yeah, it does not. And we are forgiving people because we still go to Starbucks.
Hello.
Y'all don't deserve our money, I'm not saying.
And all the gays go to Chick-fil-A, so that's a whole other
No, we need to stop Chick-fil-A and we need to stop Starbucks. But okay, I digress. For real. We met at a Starbucks.
Okay.
I was not living in LA at the time. I was in LA doing my show.
Alright.
And to hear him describe the story is so funny to me. Because I'm like, that is not how it went down. But okay. If he was here, or if he ever comes here, he'll probably have a whole different story. But
okay.
For me, I was hard at work. Working on my show and like emailing people like I gotta get an audience for my show. And I see this dude walk by with this shiny bald head. He's bald, beautiful dark skin, and so maybe I was, because I'm describing it this way. I'm just checking myself right now.
Here it goes. If you're gonna tell it like it is. Go ahead.
So but he smiles, but whenever someone smiles at me, I smile back just out of courtesy. And then
you're an entertainer as well. Like, I think that's
right.
Very, yeah.
Yeah, and so
Showtime, baby.
Exactly. But then I literally went back. I was typing on my laptop. I was like, "Yeah, hi, nice, okay." And I went back typing on my laptop, and then I saw his mind go, should I sit next to her? Because I did have an open seat next to me.
Sure.
And I thought in my head, please don't. I have so much work. You know? And he obviously sat next to me and just started a conversation. We started talking about music and reggae. Because I love reggae, like soca music reggae.
Yeah.
Like West Indian, Caribbean. And we started getting into that because white people started producing reggae. And I started talking about
Did you get into it because white people started producing it, or were you already into it?
No, I was already into it. And we started talking about the whitewashing.
You guys got into it.
Hey guys, this is Sachi. If you want to hear more of the first pilot episode of The Love Show, go to ybspros.com. If you want to follow me, I have a one-woman show. I'm a writer, producer, and actress. It's called Who You Calling a Bitch. You can go to Who You Calling AB on the Insta, and you can follow my personal page, Sacha, SACHA _Elie, ELIE on the Insta. Thanks for watching, and until next time.